Sit right there and make a podcast.
What?
No, sit right there and make a podcast. And make a what?
Hello and welcome back to Weird Facts with Isaac and Alan.
Hello there, my name's Jordan Peterson.
And
I come from Canada.
Canada.
Yeah. Did you guys know that Acadia is like still a place? It's now
Tell
like
it to the mic, man.
So my father referenced the
Government is fake. Aliens are real.
So my father referenced just like a couple of days ago Acadia as a place, and I thought he meant like it was really weird. No, it was really weird because I was confused because I initially thought of the Akkadian Empire, one of the Mesopotamian empires that began civilization.
Nice.
And so it was a little bit confusing to me when I realized that it was actually in northeastern Canada.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it was pretty weird. Do you guys want to know about Acadia?
I would love to.
The Akkadian Empire?
I would love to hear about the Akkadian Empire.
The Akkadian Empire is actually pretty cool. It's the same place where Gilgamesh got his start, and he turned out to be a pretty swell fellow.
Would you like to give a brief explanation who Gilgamesh is?
Gilgamesh was one of the first emperors that ever actually existed as a person, and so
Could you delve into his entire life story?
Shit, I gotta go back.
Split with men and women.
We're making a podcast.
Before we have our first caller.
We have our first
We have
caller.
our first caller. Okay, you could ask any question you want about Arcadia.
Any question at all.
Acadia. The Akkadian Empire,
Akkadian
not the
Empire.
one not the one in
Not that
Western
one.
Canada.
No.
Yeah,
That one.
We don't like that one.
So what's your question?
I have a question.
Yeah, the one
Yeah.
in Mesopotamia. Yeah, what about it?
What is it?
When is it?
Well, see, it's really the beginning of civilization as a whole. So it
What a
turned
dull
out to be.
question.
Yeah, that was pretty
First of
dull.
all, what a
I-
dull question.
It was about
Google it, man.
10,000
Google
years
it.
ago.
Google it.
Just Google it. Just
Google it.
Google it. That was like
Google it.
Yeah, that
Come
was,
on.
Yeah.
So I was thinking. I was listening to a podcast about Aristotelian
You were listening to a
philosophy.
podcast? Yeah.
Yeah, I was. And
Well, that's kind of like traitorous.
no, it was ours. It was one of ours.
yeah. It was one of
so- It was one of
our old
ours. It was just so long ago. It was
Yeah.
so long ago because we've been doing this for really
We've been doing
quite
this
some time.
podcast for a really long time.
Is it really? Is that true?
If you want to get
no,
in the
that's
shot,
a tech
stand over
kid.
there.
Not in the show.
I mean, you're kind of in the shot, but like only a little bit.
Dude,
If you stand like right there, if you stand right there, it'll be
You stand right there. If you put your fist
Maybe
against
like
your
take a
hip.
knee.
no. You have to go like this and squat down.
Yeah, like take.
You
a
don't
knee.
want to stand up. I hit the microphone with my head.
Anyways, back to the
Okay,
Back to the podcast.
So we were talking about the Akkadian. Well, okay. Do we want to talk about the Akkadian Empire?
Why is
or do
it
we-
that low? We don't need that.
we don't need it to be that low.
We don't need that, my man.
It's all right, man. These are expensive microphones.
They are actually. I'm gonna be careful with them.
Yeah, but you know,
I mean, it's not a blue Yeti. So I mean,
That was
yeah.
today's It's Not account is 6 is not as in a row.
Yeah, you know, I was talking to my father the other day about the oil business, and
She's an oil baron.
because he's an oil baron.
Did you guys know that Sean O'Halloran's dad owns the Red Sox?
That's amazing. Shout out to Father O'Halloran.
Father O'Halloran.
He.
I know you're listening out there somewhere.
Yeah,
Speaking of which, did you know
Shout
that
out.
Helen Ives' father is a priest, and so he actually is Father Ives?
That's
Father Ives,
fantastic.
nice.
That's
Shout
pretty
out
awesome.
to
Shout out to Father Ives.
Shout out to the church.
Shout out
Shout out to the Roman Catholic Church.
Shout out to Russian Orthodox Church.
Is it
Actually,
the Russian Orthodox Church?
yeah.
Okay. Well, I was.
Sure.
You
It's the one.
You don't know?
Sorry, I'm a Protestant.
Christ.
You know, we've got some.
Why have we talked about so much religion recently?
We've got some.
We're actually learning about that right now.
So guys, the Bible is
It's a lie.
The Bible is Jesus canon.
No, the Bible was real. Yeah, the Bible.
It's Jesus fan fiction.
well, no. So the.
It's written by his stand.
What's the Torah? And what about the Quran?
It's the
Oh shit.
it's Jesus.
The Quran is the Ajur.
Oh my God.
I think you thought about this too much. Okay, we're getting a little bit off topic, but that's okay on our podcast.
The Torah is main, and then it is like actually. Well,
And
no.
the Bible is fan fiction. Okay, so the Torah,
because it goes in turn.
but this alternates depending on what you follow.
What you believe.
So
Yeah,
if,
yeah.
if you follow Islam, then you then
She has no clue what she's capturing.
then
She has no
if you
clue.
follow Islam, then the Quran is actually canon, and the Torah is
Blasphemy.
Blasphemy. Torah is AU, and the Bible is
Guys, this conversation's
is-
being recorded.
is second
Still
edition.
fan fiction.
Still fan. It's always fan.
It's
fiction.
always fan fiction. Even if you believe in Christianity, it's still fan
Well,
fiction.
actually,
Hang on, let me
if
try to
it's
get it out.
Christianity, it's actually a memoir, isn't it? It's a biography. Okay, we should get ready.
The podcast is over.
It's over. It's not recording anymore.
No, it's still recording. Just Alan, left us. He hates us.
We're listening in.
We're listening in,
Saying what other people are talking about.
but we can't hear them all, so it doesn't really matter. Anyways, I was over here getting assaulted.
Double penetrated. We're talking.
Yeah, we're talking. They're so fucking loud. Jesus Christ.
Come on.
So they're supposed to be.
My dad was like complaining about this, about like kids used to do Sapa Inca as like a warm up before Pierce, and he fucking hates it. Like he hates it. I don't know why, but it's like so loud.
But isn't that like the theater warm up?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, wait, it's the theater warm-up
Well, where?
at Pierce?
Not anymore.
But it used to be like they do it every day.
No,
No, it was like
no. We don't do
every
Sapa
single-
Inca every fucking day.
Okay, that's what. Yeah. It's good.
All right, podcast is
This
over.
was Podcast with Isaac and Alan with a special guest, Griffin.
Yeah.
Tune in next week when we discover
They pitied the cameraman.
what is it with space?
That's true. Like,
Yeah, what is it with space?
what's going on with space?
Space?
You know what's going on with space?
Well, are we talking about
that's
space?
next
Let's
week.
record the second episode right now.
Okay, second episode.
Well, what theory are we talking about to explain space? Because we can talk about
space.
Well, no. are
Elon
we
Musk.
Space.
talking- No, just space, like as a theoretical concept in physics.
I think like
I think it's fake. Moon landing was fake.
Are we talking non-theoretical, practical? Like,
I think that space is actually a big flat screen TV that they put over the world. And
Does that explain the night sky? Is it
yeah,
just a giant
that's
screen?
what it is. And then
So
Why
this is
isn't
like the
there that-
Truman Show.
Then why
It is
isn't
the
there?
Truman Show.
Why isn't there that little thing that goes boing, boing, and then never hits the corner?
Because the TV
your
isn't
whole
turned
thing
off. It's not turned off.
It's
yeah, it never turns off. It never turns off. It's like it's got the line in, so it
Or
always has
our
power.
time is different from the time the viewer is seeing right
That's
now.
like a big. I mean, your electrical bill is
And
gonna be
right
real
now,
high.
people are recording me from behind. But whenever I turn around to look who's recording me, they're
What do
recording
you think
over
our
here.
taxes go to?
Taxes are nice.
Yeah. Every person in the world who gets taxed, that's what the money
Dyson sphere for this one big screen.
Yeah.
A fusion.
A fusion reactor.
A fusion reactor.
They figured out cold fusion.
They figured out how to get absolute zero to split atoms so that we could do that.
Yeah.
Discovered cold fusion.
Yeah. They found out that you could use the two hydrogen atoms in water to explode.
Whoa.
That's real.
That's real.
Well, we're only talking about real stuff, so.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the real podcast where
Let's get
we
real.
only talk about real shit. And
Let's get real for a moment.
we don't talk about those. You wanna know why?
Because they kill straws and it's
Because they're
very.
not real.
No, they are real.
No, turtles are bombs.
No.
They're bombs?
Yeah, they're gonna blow up in like
Turtle's not
Oh
bombs.
my god. That's true, actually.
They're like bombs chopped in half. How do you think the shells are made?
No, guys. It's real.
What?
You know, there's the thing where for every plastic straw you use, a turtle dies.
Yeah.
Well, there's the transitive property. Every turtle that's alive, a straw dies.
Could you explain the transitive property? Just like real
Whoa.
quick.
I never thought of it that way.
I might actually be using the wrong one, but it's the one where if there's a causal relationship between
it's like-
that and another one, it goes full circle.
So you're
That's
saying
crazy.
it's like dependent and independent variables of each other.
Yeah, like if
Interesting.
1 + 1 = 2, then 2 - 1 = 1.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's pretty crazy.
That's deep.
They don't teach you that in school.
No, they don't.
You know what else they don't teach you in school?
What don't they teach you in school? Man?
Taxes.
Communism. Oh.
That's true.
That too. Both important topics.
Both important topics.
Both sort of related.
That was too loud. You know,
Actually, we did learn communism in philosophy, so.
oh.
We learned Marxism, which is actually a way of viewing.
Way of what?
Yeah.
It's a way of what?
It's how to be like really cool. You know?
Try to be really calm.
Off stage?
Yeah, just through the stage.